Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I have two beautiful ladies on this channel. So thank you so much for stopping by. Here with me are
CY for CC
and
Help Zipper.
Welcome to my channel. So today we'll be talking on culture shock. We are Akwa Ibomites and we are all based in Ibadan for the main time. So we're going to be talking about our experiences here, how changing and adapting, what we noticed, we experienced, how we saw life over here compared to the south, which is the Ibom, Uyo precisely, and how we came to see things done here and how we were also shocked, you know. Okay, disclaimer, this video is in no way trying to demean anybody or trying to like make one culture feel more or less than another. It's just our experiences. Please don't be offended. Please, it's no way infringing on your rights. Don't take it personal. It's not about maybe we are being judgmental or anything. It's just the way we perceive or we see things. When I came, I saw these people wearing the black clothes and I was scared. I ran so much because I thought it was masquerade. To be very honest, in my place you have those people wearing those black things, and when you see them come, you have to run because either they will pursue you or they'll flog you. I was shocked myself. So that's my first experience here. So what's your experience?
I just want to talk about that too. Like,
okay,
I had an experience too. Then before I visited the West, I once saw it in Abuja. And it was actually in our compound, and then just the next compound the lady had a visitor coming, and really it was scary to me because we saw this lady come. It was sometime like that they came to visit, and then she was like having everything on. Like, I have been seeing it, but not to that extent. You see somebody coming all in black, like in my place. If you're seeing somebody covered like head to toe, you attempt to be a masquerade, you know. But getting to see that, it was scary. Like, you just get to see small eye inside. And really, I took race, so I ran inside the house. So not until we were like, this is their culture, the Muslims and all of that.
I want to talk about the food aspect. I remember when I came here, normally where I am from, soup and stew is actually a different thing. But I noticed, they call stew soup here. So I'll tell my friend I want to take soup. She will present stew. I'll be like, stew, soup. So they call stew here soup, and tomatoes is called pepper. The stew that we now eat, they call it pepper. If you want to give a child rice and stew, say rice and pepper. I say,
Let me tip something in that food stuff you said.
Okay.
I also had that experience when I came, you know. You were like a friend of mine down there in the West. I was in Ondo State. She was like, she wants to cook vegetables. I was like, okay, let's go to the market. When we got to the market, she was now like, she went to, in my mind, like I was telling her to go to pumpkin, where you have pumpkin to get pumpkin. So when she now bought everything, and I saw her going to buy one leaf. I think we've always been using that leaf in our house, like for sauce, called green leaf. So when she bought it, she was like, Sissy, are you done? Let's be going. I was like, you said you want to cook vegetables. You're not done buying. I haven't seen it. But she was like, I bought vegetable. And I was like, it was the vegetable. So it was shocking to me, like, and they tend to tame every green leaf vegetable. Yes, it's not just about
not identifying with the name.
Thank you. And as here in our place, like, I get to know that once you call it vegetable, somebody knows, okay, it's going to be ugu leaf. Yes, like the Igbo calls it ugu leaf. I was expecting her to get that, and then she's getting something else. And you tend to see that everything leaf, they call it vegetable.
Like us, you have like,
yes, you have to say
vegetable ugu. We have green leaf ugu, greens too. Vegetable. We have water leaf too. It's still vegetable. It's green.
But the way they
so everything green is kind of vegetable.
It's vegetable.
And on the other hand, when I came, it was difficult for me to like get afang, which Igbo call ukazi.
Okay.
It was very difficult. Like, I was like, whoa, how am I going to cope? Seriously, how am I going to cope? Like, okay, what should I be eating? And I'm not a fan of vegetable soup like that.
Sorry, you have to find the Igbo women selling.
Thank you. That's exactly what I do.
Our kind of food.
Yes. And it's funny enough, you get to see the. I got to meet one Calabar woman. She was selling the okazi, but it wasn't the fresh one, which it was a different kind of taste. Like, it was funny to me. Like the first day, like the other day I went, she wasn't having the one she just got like yesterday. And so she had it since like how many days ago, and to preserve it, she's going to dry it. It's funny, like sometimes when you cook in our place, you cook the fresh one, it will definitely taste like afang soup the very first day. Yeah. But it's as funny as dry as the leaf was after cooking. I will not lie, I didn't know what I was eating that very first day. Okay. Not until the next day, everything had absorbed. I got to taste like, okay, I'm eating afang soup today.
Okay. Another culture shock I got here was anytime they see me, they tell me an Igbo person. I tell them time without number. Go to your state and capital and check it. Akwa Ibom, Uyo. We are the south, not the southeast. So each time
how they don't even know
they will not be telling us, Igbo market, Igbo leaf. I say it's not. We are actually different.
So okay, I also noticed that they literally eat everything with stew, ewedu and stew. What all those chocolate, tete, every shot they must be stew on it. There must be stew on that food. Anyway, that was so surprising to me. Another one I noticed here was the first time I tried eating the ewedu and the stew and the fufu. I don't know if that happened to you, but immediately I stood up from there. It was like as if I'm not eating anything. And I went there with other Yoruba people. That was after when I was serving. So all of us like, what's happening? What? Like,
yes, you don't get satisfaction with their food. Like, whenever you eat,
even though I stood up there, I was like,
you don't get satisfaction.
Is it that they just make me pay money and then I stand up and come back again the next 5 minutes that I want to eat? Like, really? Oh, it did not even move. My tummy was like, I've not eaten since that day.
Of me. So I haven't tried that. I don't.
Not someone like me. I love trying.
I don't.
I just tried.
Definitely not this type of food, please.
I tried it on it. I tried when I was serving, but now I don't.
The honest of which is not my first time though. As a child, I've eaten it in Lagos was amala, and which I keep trying that. I love that.
Amala is nice.
But say the
amala. I think I only ate ewedu. Yeah, I tried begewi. Agula. Something they say they added bean soup or bean
soup is nice too. Baby.
Oh my god, it didn't go well with me. I had to like, please, I'm really, because I was not the one that bought the food, so I had to apologize. Please, you're not man wasting your money, oh please, oh, it's not. Don't be angry, don't be offended. It might be no job, please don't, so that you know they can get angry. So I had to just apologize, and then they took away the food.
I will talk about way of dressing, but there's how we. I'm not saying we should go naked or dress indecently, you get it? But there's how we kind of dress back there in Calabar City. You dress like the way you want. Just if you feel you're okay in your outfit, you're good to go. During December time, my brother took us out with the girlfriend, now his wife. We went out together. So we went to Millennium Park and what is it called, Abuja Garden. On getting there, we got down from the car. I was dressed on bomb shots, you know. To my greatest surprise, like in December, in a place like that.
Like a Calabar girl that you are. I know, like a Calabar girl.
That kind of place. Like everybody, actually, they wore what they like. They wore a gown like something close to their knee, some below their knees, some trousers, some 3/4 trousers, but definitely down their knees. But like I was seen as this strange kind of person, like where is this one coming from?
Yes, you're strange. Why would they be wearing? Why would they be wearing a bomb shot?
I was like, whoa! And then my thoughts now came about this in the north. I can't remember which states in particular, but I learned in the corner you don't just dress anyhow. You can they can stone you or something. So while there, I was like, God, how am I going to adjust to this? What
they're not going to stone me. Do not think of them stoning you.
That came to my mind actually. I was like, God, I hope I'm not going to be stoned. So my brother was like, oh, please chill. There's nothing wrong. I said, So my brother was now beginning to give me this hype, like, that's. I was like, no, senior, please, I'm scared. He was like, no. But the fact that they're not wearing, because imagine me in Calabar, going to cultural center, stadium stuff, places, things are happening. You expect, in fact, you see somebody literally naked, like going about naked
in Calabar.
Yes,
okay.
Like it's a what is it called? Festive period.
Okay.
I'm not saying to dress indecently is okay. I ain't getting it. But at least that time, even on a normal day without being festive period, people dress the way they like. You feel you're okay with it. So, but on a festive period, going to that kind of places that are thousands and happening, you know, you're supposed to see people like. I was like, whoa.
You're the only one wearing bomb shot.
I just pray these people will not stone me. So I had to just put my hand like this with my sister-in-law, just but she held me. So with a lot of hype from my brother, later I was like begin to listen. I was like, you know, stuff like that. So it's something like I'm like, oh God, will I be able to adjust it? Like you can't dress the way you want.
And now what that shocked me is going to buy bole here. If you are coming from where God. We are coming from,
don't go there.
Bole is plantain and salt and fish and anything like you have spice. Now they will spice it with cabbage, with tassi and everything. Just try it here.
Bole
in this Ibadan,
something else.
They will give you. It's either you will not even say
they will give you with granite, bole and granite. I've not eaten it before.
And
with granite.
I want to buy. Please, I want to buy bole. You want carry plantain to add with granite. No, my sorry, it's not this one. I'm looking for it. Then if you want to make it a little bit, maybe to them it's a little bit nice. They will not add dry fish by the side. You know all this dry fish that the life has finished. You know, I said, hey, what about the sauce? Kosi sauce. No sauce. So how do I do? So I just retreat. That was shock me when
honestly talking about to say something to add to what you're just saying. It's very funny and very disappointing. You know, culture shock is something that actually sometimes some people go into depression.
Yes,
because of culture shock. Because it's not just about food.
Yeah, definitely.
So trying to adjust to that new environment, the way of life of that people. You know, some people sometimes find it difficult because it's not easy to adjust
something you cannot eat before.
Yes, it's not something you can
how we like to. Okay, imagine when we went for service to stay here for a whole 1 year. Eating this kind of thing all the time, it looks so depressed. Like, yes, 3 weeks. You know, you can't cook your food. You're eating what they give to you.
I'll be like, sometimes I'll let go of what they are cooking there, and then I'll just go to the Mami market. But surprisingly,
even in the Mami market,
that's
too.
what I'm saying. I went to the Mami market. I was like, please, do you have pepper soup? You're just looking at me.
Hey.
I was like, God's sake.
Mami market, don't talk.
Best food in our place. Why are you looking at me like I'm
even when they call it Calabar kitchen, I'm telling you, it's actually rubbish there.
They're talking about that bole stuff, like I'm this kind of person that at times I can stay and then I don't feel like eating cooked food. Maybe some side food like that bole, tapioca, like some people who tend to call it, what is it called? Is it African salad? Is that the abacha or something? I think some people say it's abacha, but that's Igbo.
But our own, the one we can just make it like with cassava, like instead of
you eat with granola,
you add pepper, sauce, and make it a little bit.
So I'm sure
and oil. Don't forget.
Thank you. Sometimes I can stay and I'll be like, I don't feel like eating something cooked. I just need those side food, those roadside side food. And then coming down here, it has been very difficult. In fact, I forced myself to adjust to the situation because, and I'm a lover of pork. You understand? I'm a lover of pork.
Pork meat,
So I had to just adjust. I had to adjust. Like you come, you go out. Sometimes I'll feel like I don't even feel like eating cooked food. Okay, what should I do? And I'll be like missing home because if it's at my place there, I'll just go out, get bole and eat. You know, I've tried bole once around the. Okay, that was in Ondo State when I went to that Taoja market, something like that. So I was very hungry. I had to get it, but it was very disappointing, like you said. So sometimes now, while I'm here trying to adjust, I had to just substitute with what's it called, like that pork. I had to just substitute with chicken, fried chicken, and then just be sipping with Gary. It's really difficult, like to adjust like that.
Okay, that was nice. Let me talk about my experience here in camp. I did not eat their food because they always serving us. I love their panda because the food they used to do one full fish. Woo! And it's sweet. but I'll not give out my rice and then manage bread and tea. But one day I said me go to my market.
Panla in a service.
Yes,
very
I
well.
said
Right, Panla.
Ishayin
camp.
So they gave us one panla everybody. And I've been hearing of the hype like, hey, today is panla when they want to do rice. So
even when they put it in okra soup, it's very nice.
Even when it was,
they'll just give you a full panla you alone. Long full panla you alone, very dry. We eat too on Sundays.
One day now.
On Sundays it's for chicken. Other days are panla.
So that one was nice. Panla is a nice fish. I think it's tasty. Oh, this woman I went to buy afang, requested for afang soup. I said go to that. The woman even had the audacity to write Calabar kitchen.
Yeah, that's what.
And I went, oh my afang, I want to eat afang soup. Madam brought afang that is not chopped well. The water, you can see everything.
Yes, everything inside the soup.
Oh my god, I said, man.
And I learned some
then
of
the oil was bad.
The Igbo people, which I believe they are supposed to.
Yes, they are still with that notion that Igbo are Kwaibo.
See, even if you see Igbo person cooking here, they have integrated into Yoruba lifestyle. It's either the oil will have kale inside it. It will taste somehow. Exactly. We'll talk about the oil later.
Yeah.
So this woman now gave me afang. I said, ma, please, this is not afang. This is not how they should read. Why am I seeing water leaf inside it? Why am I seeing the afang leaf like this? Say, ma, but they say that you are Calabar woman. No, it's my grandmother. Can you know how many? Imagine the generation that. Hey, I said, what? Like that was the worst thing I ate. But I have another campus. But that was the worst thing I ate.
Okay, I want to talk about what they call the ingredients. It was very funny when I got to camp. They were cooking, and then when I'm trying to eat, how you trying to flow with your food? I don't know, I'm just seeing one tiny thing inside disturbing me. I'm like, what's this? In my life, I have never seen locust beans.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god, you not believe it?
No,
I don't like the smell, but I love it.
Locust beans have two types: the fermented one and the fresh one.
That's the one that is smelling and the one that is
yes. The fermented one is the one that smells. Some old women here, they love the one that smells. If you bring the fresh one, they'll tell you that one is not nutritious enough. So it's the fermented one that once they fry it in the oil, my dear.
That was my first time I've seen it. Like I never liked it, so I had to just be, you know, that kind of thing. You're
eating and you're selecting.
You're trying to eat very well, and you're now selecting things and be keeping. I was like, God.
And if you happen to munch it, it has this slapping kind of taste.
That's when they go.
I did not even try.
I love it.
I did not even try to munch it.
And I even use it to cook.
Oh really?
Yeah, fry it in the oil.
After they come in my lodge, we
no, I can't really use it.
So I now started seeing it. I now started seeing it like all the time when I go to the market. I'll be like, ew, what's smelling like this? You know, when you walk past it will be smelling. So that day, while at the office,
was my experience inside.
While at the office in the secretariat,
oh my God.
Those my colleagues, some of them Yorubas, they just bought it and they're like, she opened it there, as in normally she bought it for cooking, but while they're just in the office, she just opened it. I said, what are you doing? Are you chewing this thing raw? She said, yes. So she said, test, it's nice. Hey, it's even good for the sight. I said, please, I'm not testing.
It gives vitamin A.
I'm not testing. Even as much as she said when she said it's good for the sight, because I love anything good for any part of the body. You understand? When it's just good for your whole being, I love to try it. But this one, I was just saying myself, very difficult to try it.
It smells though, no doubt though.
It smells.
But our experience when we're traveling, God, we don't look at me. Somebody had in mind the gods to use it to travel from Ibadan to Akwa Ibom.
I said, is there no local beans in Akwa Ibom? Everybody's trying making
somebody was fasting. Somebody was messing inside
there. Locust beans in Akwa Ibom?
Yes. If you look for it, you see it.
I've never seen it.
It is.
Like maybe since it's something I didn't know.
Okay, so maybe. I didn't know that we sell it there, but later on I found out that we used to sell it.
Was she eating in the car?
Oh. No, she carried it to travel.
You know this locust bean doesn't like heat too. Okay. When it is being put in a tight corner, it will bring smell.
Send it to her mother-in-law, and then she was like, she dry it. I've not seen before how they are drying, but from what she said when she saw the sister-in-law dry it before, she said flies will gather on it.
And you know when fly is perching on something, it drops something.
It's not good. It's not hygienic.
They wash it before they. God, this woman was like, who is farting inside this bus? Who is farting inside this bus?
I started accusing a guy that was staying close to me, you know.
It was looking like someone that is a mess.
Yes, someone that has
please, because
And I believe he wasn't well dressed. That's why I look at
I don't know. What God? We had to like. It was like nothing.
So I couldn't bear it any longer. I had to voice out because I'm this kind of person that could make
at him.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
I told him.
Well,
I didn't point at him.
we were talking to him.
I told
we had
him,
a normal rapport with him.
who is polluting inside this car? Something is smelling. So the girl that now sat very close to me, she said, she's the one who is Hairu. Please, can you say the back?
In the boots.
She didn't even put it in.
In short, the company don't even allow that kind of thing. That will leave
There's anything that smells inside the car that looks like AC bus.
Yes.
It's not allowed. So the heat in the car was too much.
Like you have to parcel and parcel.
The heat in the car was too much. And she just had to drag the bag to the back. So it was just an awful experience.
Another thing here, I noticed is the oil. Particular part, they don't have oil that smells well. When I came here, I was like, God, how come I cook and you're not inconvenienced? But when you cook, I'm going to be
uncomfortable, choking.
Hey, God. Like, and then I later found out that if that is oil, Igbo oil that we are using, Igbo oil is quite, maybe like if they are selling the Igbo oil 500, their own oil that smells will be like 150, 200
or 300.
Because I've had that experience. I didn't know when I came here. I just thought, okay, everybody should be selling good oil. You know, I got to buy. Not until each time
let me tip in another thing. Sorry if I'm being so real. I think these people we are talking about, they just like quantity. You know, left for us, we will allow that oil to cook very well, and we fetch the top layer. That's our real oil. Okay. But left for them, they won't even want to fetch the top layer. They will take it with what is settling down, which give that odor. They just take it. So far it's oil.
Oh, I feel maybe they are
and if they are trying to bleach the oil,
they
now bring in a lot of smoke.
Yes.
Like
so they have to even that their oil that is smelling, they have to bleach it before
oil.
yes.
Maybe they are signature, like this is what they are known for. Like maybe they just want to be known for that kind of oil. Because one of my other friends that was 7 years, she's from Lagos. She was like that she's also surprised.
I was actually using it that way, not until I got to know. Not until I got to know.
Really? You use
seriously? Buy oil. Okay, I think that one was in Ibadan here. I want to buy oil. She's like, okay, I heard her speak her language. I was like, okay, I want to buy oil. I spoke with her, yes, when I rang. She was like, she called oil for me. I'm like, auntie, that woman there is selling so. But I just heard you speak her language. I said, she now took the time to explain to
that
me.
That means you don't know how to test oil.
No, I don't.
I test oil with my tongue.
Even in my place.
If I test it, I will know.
Even in my place, I don't know. So people be like, test it. Even in my place, will be like, test it. I say, even I test, I don't know.
I've not tested oil. I don't go to my customer. And if you don't,
that's what I do. When I get to meet somebody and I make a customer after using the oil, I know it's good. I'll come back to you.
So that's just it. Yeah. Another one that I experienced here was pepper. My first experience here with pepper was when I went to camp. We were buying food, so I was on the line because that woman's rice was always sweet. So at a point, she didn't dish people's rice, put the rice, put one stew, then put another stew. Later on, I found out that was ofada rice, and that stew was very, very specific to that kind of rice. So she now put the stew on top, the last stew. When it was my turn, she gave me just rice and one stew. I said, no, ma. Why are you giving me? You give everybody this other stew. You don't want to give me. I would have just eaten it all. This woman, I said, okay, sorry. Maybe the Lord ministered to her. I did not know. She now took that stew, gave me. Everybody on the line, those at my back front, they are finished eating. They left me alone. I had to call one of them.
Pepper.
I had to call one of them.
Father has to do with pepper.
It's
pepper they used to.
But why
father's
rice and the stew? It comes with the stew. So I was like, why is she giving everybody this rice and stew?
Well, you asked her.
And she's not giving me. No, it was like everybody she was giving one to scoop this pot of stew, scoop the other one. My own turn, she scooped only one.
Okay.
So I was like, no. Now I also want this stew. I did not know. Hey, I was sweating like I had to call the guy. Please give me one pure water. He gave me, it was okay. Please give me Pepsi. Let me take. Hey, Jesus Christ, that day.
And you know how Pepsi.
I told him, give me the one that is very cold though. Even the pure water is very cold. And before I know it, this woman, there's a way she scooped the if it was me scooping, the stew would have been one way, but she had already distributed the stew so that even if you shift it, the rice is ready. The rice have touched the stew.
Okay.
So
I really don't know how much the pepper was, but I love pepper.
I was sweating from my head to my toe. I went to the host and said, yes, I'm in camp. That was the first time I believe I entered
camp in Mami Market.
Because I will be giving everybody one stew, two stew, not give me one. I should ask for the other stew.
She saw your face. Like,
I don't know, maybe something ministers. Oh God. My experience since then. But I'm still yet to try and do that kind of adventure. But for now, I'm holding my peace because that pepper, I still have the pepper in my body. It's still there. So I'm not ready to eat it.
Another culture shock I had was on the area of water.
Okay. That's
my
true.
dear.
That's true.
Most times I feel is it jazz or these people work miracle, because when it is the dry season, water will automatically dry in the well. Like you won't find anything, becomes sandy, like nothing. Like you can fetch it today, before you know it will finish.
Funny enough, pure water will increase.
I'm telling you, once it's dry,
everybody will start looking there. Everybody will start looking there.
I got pure water at I think 180 or so, 170.
Okay. Like yesterday when I called my friend, he's even telling me that pure water at Lagos is 250. They bought pure water for 250.
I think 150 is the highest I bought pure water. Which is just now. When I was saying I got this west,
as I got to this
I have bought water 60 naira before.
Yeah, that's
back 120. When I was staying down. The other part of Ibadan
for 50 naira when it's dry season, because I was like, something.
There was a time we bought water to 20 naira.
Something I've never heard. The woman was I went to buy water. She was like,
I think
water is so. I said, Auntie, what are you saying? Pure water, a bag. Are you hearing what I'm saying? She said yes. I was like, why? What's up? Is it not pure water? She was like, it's dry season, Something you've not heard before, I was like, what has dry season got to do with pure water?
Everything on the ground.
So, this thing God gives to us freely. So before you know, during the rainy season, so it has a stipulated time. I think between that April, the whole well will dry. Yeah. Down, maybe August, June, it will come up again. I will be like, is this thing miracle?
They have, I think there's, because of their soil, because remember that day I was going somewhere at Agoro and they were using a very big drilling machine to drill water. They were drilling for over 1 hour. What was coming out was like cement, like it is very blended,
rock,
and maybe the engine was trying to break. So I think that maybe that's why they don't have water. But I was like, our place in less than 2-3 hours, you should be getting a lot of muddy stuff coming out.
But no matter how hard their rock is, even though you drop a seed, God has blessed this land. That's another thing, where you can drop any seed, even on that rocky ground. You feel water cannot come out, something will be growing on it. Even some of their soil we call sandy soil, where I am from. I'm telling you, drop anything there, it will grow. Yeah.
But some don't usually grow for a long time.
Yes.
But it will grow. But maybe
once it's a dry season, yes, it will be stunted.
Doesn't grow. Another one, what I really love about here is they have my best food on the streets, which is small chops. You can walk into any place as long as you are a small chop lover and you can see small chops on the road, on the street. Not like you're ordering maybe place it to all these bakers or any people, all these people saying 1 plate 500, 2 plates 25, all those kind of things. You can walk it anywhere and pick it and buy it 10 naira. That is, imagine me that loves small chop buying small chop of 500. How many pieces? Take it. So I was very happy about that small chop, seeing it on the road to buy, because in our place might not really get it like that. Even if you see it, it's not as sweet as these people. They just have magic with the small chops here. God. I usually enjoy that. And another thing I enjoy is the aspect of you can see like okay, another thing I enjoy is they know how to cook rice.
Their
jollof rice is very nice. All of my places, the majority of the time you see people cooking all these bukas, all these local bukas.
I wouldn't say same.
You wouldn't say same?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, to us or maybe to you, they have good rice. Our place you can see maybe a good local buka selling afang, like majorly local swallows. But here, their bukas sell lovely rice. Their jollof
is
rice
affordable for everybody,
and it's very very affordable.
Yes,
from 50 naira up.
Dodo on top. Clear road.
I was even surprised. A day I went into the eatery. I said, is it happening like this in Ibadan? I went into Food Matters. Do you know that you buy there as if you're buying on the street?
Really?
Yes, they don't have
like
a specific price. Yes, they don't have a specific price for a plate of rice. You say, if I'm coming here into food affairs, rice is normally 1-2.
Yes.
But I remember the day I went in there, they will ask you per portion. So that means they are following the trend of what is happening today.
And it's not really expensive.
When give me a standard eatery, because when I went to
it's a standard eatery. They give you per portion,
and it wasn't like that. Like a spoon is, I think the dish, if not 250, she said, or 150.
But it's plenty now.
Spoons.
Yes, now.
That's portion. If you want per portion, that their spoon is big. So if they give you that's one portion, and that's 400 naira. So if you now buy that 400 naira plus the fish 700, you are good to go.
It's only the protein that is quite expensive.
That's just
unlike when you are buying instead that you give one small cube 15 naira something. But at least it's only the protein I think that is quite a little bit pricey.
So but they give you food per portion,
and it's nice, sweet,
very nice,
sweet jollof rice and dodo. No. I think even though we just have to like. Just a day that is done, but we love it. So we are also sure that there's a lot of like jollof rice, and you can also see you can see jollof rice and dodo, sweet. On local bukas, and you can even see like their spag. You can scoop spag and sell and buy, and then their sweetest beans. And we're going. I don't know how they do that beans. So sweet.
You guys have really tried a lot of things here.
Sweet like that.
I love my system too much. I wouldn't dare.
So if you see people doing it, I know how to do it well. Although I check if at least the placement they need before I buy, but it's always sweet. And then I don't forget to add dodo on top to sign it like I have eaten here. If there's no dodo, I might not buy your food.
Their egg. Most times if you go for a ceremony, if they don't have beef to give to you, they always put egg on top. It's not normal in my place that anytime beans go with egg, egg is soup, everything here. Yeah, soup self, they can put it with egg too. That thing they call soup here, they put egg inside to substitute for fish and any other chop inside. They'll just be putting egg. So you like, if you go, you need a wedu with stew. They will be asking you egg. They can still, if you need egg, they will put for you.
Oh my God!
So it was always very funny. Anytime you see egg, someone doing a ceremony and put egg, know that person knows to get money. So you will just be put no day because that's why it's substituting beef for egg. Not today, that egg is very costly. So I've actually not gone to Owambe, so I wouldn't know if it has actually changed or if they're still doing the egg ministry. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know what I noticed. I don't know how they do the family setting. I don't know how their family setting is over here. Over where I'm coming from, mothers cook, or maybe the elderly daughters, or just like they cook at home. That's the point. And then everybody eats, even though you're not around, you come back and eat.
Your own food is kept for you.
Your food is kept for you, or is in the pot, or you just know that you are going to eat in your mother's house. You get. But here you find a lot of children that are little eating on the road.
It's not. Yeah. They even wake up in the morning. The mom carry the food pack to buy food on the roadside to give the child.
This is not Lagos. You understand? Lagos is quite. You have to wake up very early to meet up your boss to go to your workplace. You understand? But this is Ibadan. I'm talking of my experience
and
here.
Children don't get to eat from the houses.
So
yes. I know that once they are with 20 naira, they can eat spag of 20 in the school. They spag 20 naira with
this stew is free.
Yes, stew free.
And you know what I saw one time talking about this buying of food. Like I went to the market way back in Ondo State. a child was on school uniform, so I believe she had just come back from school and she was with her mom. They bought food wrapped in this this leaf we use in wrapping a moi moi.
Yeah, it's healthy.
They wrap it there. The girl was like, you know, stop. They just doing
like they're doing ice cream.
Very small. Thank you. It's also irritating. I was like, you know, pressing the other one was lined up, pressing rice to come out like, you know. It was disgusting. I was like, God.
It's healthy. No chemical. Like, isn't it that? Like, I also noticed it like during this Ramadan season, like everybody like they break the fast with pap. In my place, if at all if we were Muslim from my place, I don't think after when you want to break your fast, all your children will carry their cup or their plates or go to the place they are selling pap to buy 20 naira. At least the mother would have made like provisions to like make pap for the whole family.
Yeah,
but you see children on a line going to buy pap 10 naira.
Some with 20 naira, and there is a car of 10 naira, so everything is cheap.
Like,
the child will come up 20 naira.
Like, I'm not like on this family setting aspect. I'm like, is this how they do it? Like, no. You see small children that are not even up to teenagers
and
buying food on the road.
They even eat healthy. I don't know.
And I ask myself, do they even get satisfaction with this cup of 20 naira? They eat and they break fast for that day and they go. Are they just punishing themselves? Or
sometimes when they put like maybe a wedu, is it that whatever soup, and then put small swallow of amala. One side
that will not even take it. Very like, soft.
You know that's why they have flat tummy a lot now.
What flat tummy?
You know they like.
How about the mummies?
Yeah. So I'm like. So that particular family set, I don't know if that's how it, or maybe parents are quite so busy, or everybody's busy, nobody has time to cook, like a communal family kind of eating.
I really cannot get to why.
I don't understand this particular one. It shocked me. I don't know. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of this culture shock. If you have any experience, maybe you travel to a place even if you come to my place, which is Akwa State, and then you also have your own
something you find it difficult to adjust to.
You're not able to adjust to, or you're just finding it strange.
Like
you can also drop
because your culture shock can cause one to be just all the time you're aggressive, you're annoyed.
You're
not happy, you cannot gyrate, you cannot just pop all those things you know how to do. So please guys, drop your comments in the comment section.
Okay, just turn on your notification button so that you'll be notified anytime we have the next video. Bye.
Alright, I'll still say you help my girl. Subscribe, like, and comment.
Thank you so much for watching to the end. Please do well to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Share this video, please.
And
share
turn
this video
on your notification.
Oh my God! Yeah, turn on your and please subscribe. Peace out.